Indian culture has always searched for deep truths. A special part of this culture is the close bond between a spiritual teacher or guru and a student or disciple. My own spiritual path led me to a holy man who lived like Christ. His life was so inspiring that it left a lasting mark on the world. He was one of India's great saints people who protect and uplift the country through the ages. From a young age, I remembered strange things like memories from a past life. I clearly recalled being a yogi living in the snowy Himalayas. These visions also showed me glimpses of the future. I believe that life and death are just doors we pass through. The soul lives on forever. As a baby, I remember the frustration of not being able to walk or talk. I cried a lot because I felt trapped in a body that couldn't do what I wanted. But I also have sweet memories, like my mother's loving hugs and my first steps and words. These early experiences gave me inner confidence. I was born on January 5th, 1893, in Gorakhpur, a city in northern India near the Himalayas. I was named Mukundlalghosh, the second son and fourth of 8 children, 4 boys and 4 girls. My parents were Bengali and belonged to the Kshatriya or warrior caste. They were very kind and spiritual. Their love was deep, calm, and respectful. They raised us in a peaceful home filled with moral and spiritual values. My father, Bhagavati Charan Ghosh, was intelligent and serious. He worked as a high-ranking officer in the Bengal-Nagpur Railway, which meant we lived in different cities as he moved for work. He was good-hearted but also strict with money. My mother had a soft heart. She helped anyone in need, often giving food and money to the poor, even more than my father earned. Once, she gave away so much that father got upset. She quietly prepared to leave for her mother's house. But after a family member calmed things down, she stayed. That was the only disagreement I ever saw between them. My parents both became disciples of a great master, Lahiri Mahasaya of Banaras. Their devotion to him brought more spirituality into our lives. One time, my father refused to give leave to his employee, Abhinash Babu, who wanted to visit Lahiri Mahasaya. But then something amazing happened. Lahiri Mahasaya appeared in a field and spoke to my father, even though he wasn't physically there. Shocked and moved, my father immediately changed his mind and took my mother to meet the saint. That day, they were both initiated into Kriya Yoga, a spiritual path. Lahiri Mahasaya passed away shortly after I was born, but his picture always had a special place in our home. My mother and I would sit in front of it, meditate, and offer flowers. As I grew up, the photo seemed to come alive. In my meditations, I saw the master appear before me. His presence gave me comfort and guidance. When I was around 8 years old, I became seriously ill with Asiatic cholera. The doctors gave up hope. My mother asked me to mentally bow to Lahiri Mahasaya's picture. Suddenly, a bright light filled the room, and I was healed instantly. Even my mother saw the light and thanked the master with tears in her eyes. That photo given to my father by Lahiri Mahasaya himself is one of my most treasured possessions. It has a sacred power. In fact, it was very hard to take a photo of him. When people tried, his image would not appear, only empty space where he sat. Finally, after much prayer, he allowed one photo to be taken. That picture is the one we kept in our home. Not long after the healing, I had a powerful vision. I saw yogis sitting in mountain caves. When I asked who they were, they answered, "We are the Himalayan yogis." Then I heard a divine voice say, "I am Ishvara. God, I am light." That experience filled me with a deep desire to find God and stay connected to the divine forever. One more story from childhood. I once told my sister Uma that I would get a boil, a painful lump, on my arm the next day just to prove a point. To our surprise, it actually happened. Uma's own boil also grew larger. She was so shocked that she ran to tell our mother. Mother lovingly taught me never to use my words to hurt others. Her lesson stayed with me for life. Later, we moved to Lahore, in Punjab. There, we kept a picture of Divine Mother Kali on our balcony shrine. I believed with all my heart that she would give me anything I asked for. One day, 2 boys were flying kites nearby. I prayed to receive the kites, even though it seemed impossible. Amazingly, both kites floated straight into my hands, held by a cactus plant that caught the strings at just the right moment. My sister was stunned and said, "Indeed, Divine Mother listens to you." Hope you liked this video. Chapter 2 is coming soon. See you all in the next chapter. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.